Yeah, it's the one of them. Can I be alone?
I don't know. I want to listen, but I don't want to be on it if it's a video.
It is.
Hello. The first one's on here. So if you don't want your camera on, there should be a little button with the camera at the bottom, and you click it and it turns the camera off. So we'll be recording it for our records. So if you don't want to be seen on most of it, nice to see you. Nice you could make it.
Do they hear you?
Yeah.
Say hello then.
Hi.
Hello.
Sorry, we've never used this before.
No, so I've only been using it for the past couple of weeks as well, so I'm just getting used to it myself.
Can we see you somehow then?
I'm currently on the presentation mode, and I've got my camera turned off just while
Oh, right,
all
okay.
the presentation's going off.
Okay.
I can. I'll turn it off. Turn my camera back on at the minute. At the ending, sorry, if you wanted to see me.
They can see us now.
Yeah, can see you and can hear you. I can turn your mic off. So when we got the presentation going, I'll mute everyone so don't get any interference. Or you can do it yourself. There should be. Are you on a phone?
Yeah.
Yeah, there should be a button somewhere that's got like a mic. There should be a mic button and a camera button. I'm not sure where
there is on another one, but there is on another button, but I don't know where. I'm not sure. Oh. You can see. They can see your face.
Yeah.
Oh. Have you been busy then?
Well, I've been starting doing all the lessons and things, so.
Glad you're back.
It's just been weird not actually being in a school and still teaching.
Yeah. Oh.
How have you been doing over lockdown?
All right.
He was glad to go back to school.
You've been back this week.
You've been back. What have you been back now? About three weeks or so, haven't you? But we just found out yesterday that he's only got 2 more weeks left, and they're going to stop year 6s going so they can try and filter some more of the kids in through the rest of the school, which I think is a great idea. But yeah, so you haven't got long left now, have you?
Oh, that's good. Are you excited to start up in September then?
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll be back to normal, won't we?
Yeah.
We don't really know anybody, do we, that goes there? So yeah.
Well, I'm sure we'll meet some people today, I'm sure.
Oh.
What school are you coming from?
Schreiber Fullerton.
Schreiber, very nice. I noticed your name is it Ethan, or are you on the parents' phone?
Yeah, it's me. It's Ethan.
Yeah, it's your phone. Well, hello Ethan. My name is Miss Harrison. Forgot I haven't introduced myself yet.
Do you teach us? Are you specific to a subject as well then?
Yeah, I teach science for Key Stage 3.
Okay.
Yeah, and then when it gets to Key Stage 4, it's biology.
Oh, that's good. Oh, brilliant. Oh. Have you been there quite a while?
I've been there since November 2017, so it'll be 3 years soon.
Oh, that's nice. Have you settled well? Do you like it?
Yeah, I really enjoy it. It's the first school that I've worked at, and they've been really supportive in everything. So everyone's really nice.
Hey, that's lovely. Good.
What's your favourite subject then, Ethan?
Literacy.
Literacy, good. Do a lot of literacy in science, a lot of reading, a lot of writing.
There you are.
Literacy is really.
What do you like the best?
Oh, I like PE the best.
Oh, do you? You do like sport? Are you a footballer? Or are you
I like footballing, but I like drumming as well.
Oh, drumming! That's exciting. I could never hold the drumsticks properly, and all I could do was hit it, and there was no rhythm to it at all.
That's like me. Oh dear. You laugh at me, don't you, when I try? Oh,
we've got someone else wanted to join.
someone else come in.
Yeah. Person number 2.
Oh. How many's in this class then? Shouldn't there be a few coming on?
Yes, there should be a few. There should, I think, between 25 and 30. I'm not sure. I've not got a class list yet, so I don't know exactly.
Not sure.
A few more people.
What is it doing?
We'll wait a few more minutes because I think we've got getting a few more people in.
Oh God.
Mute. Be quiet.
It's all right. If you can't find the mute button, I can mute it for you from my end. I can't unmute you. I can mute you, but I can't unmute you.
You just might have another load of kids piling in a minute, making a big racket.
Yeah, that's why I've been told to make sure I mute everyone before we start, so we don't get any interference. Because I know there's quite a few staff having to do that themselves as well, because they've got childcare issues as well.
Oh.
You see that?
I'm sure when it hits 5 o'clock, everyone will start joining.
Coming on.
Yeah. Evening, everyone. I know it's 5 o'clock. Just wait a couple more minutes just in case people are still waiting to get on. When I do get started, I'll start. If you wouldn't mind muting your mics if you can. If you can't find the mute button, I can do it for you. Just so there's not any interference when I'm going through the presentation with you.
Hi.
Hello.
Okay. This is really bad.
If you don't want your camera on, there's a little camera button at the bottom.
Okay.
Off.
Wait. I'm just talking to this one.
Yeah. You've double clicked it. You turned yourself off and you turned yourself back on. Is it Casey? See your little name tag there.
You need to turn it up to thingy. Is that how it goes?
Yeah. I think you will tap it.
What you do? Take your camera off.
Yeah.
There's a mic button as well if you want to turn your mic off for me. And don't get as much interference when
Turn. Yeah.
Okay, I'll just give it another minute, I think, and then we can get started. Go another person. Okay, if anyone wants to ask any questions at any point during this, there's a little chat function. If you just type your questions in, and then I can answer everybody all at the same time at the end, just so I can get through the presentation and give you all the information that I need to give you, and then I answer questions then. Just give it another 1 more minute then, and we can get started. Got a few more people coming in. Okay, I think we'll get started then. Hopefully we can go without any technical glitches, but I'm sure we'll end up with a couple. That's how it goes sometimes. So welcome to your Meet the Tutor. I know we're not officially meeting face to face, but it's all nice that you could be here online. So go through this. So we are going to be welcoming you to Rawmarsh Community School, hopefully in September, all going well. That's us. So this is me. I'm Miss Harrison. I teach science at Key Stage 3, so year 7 and 8. And then once you get up to year 9, I could be teaching you biology. I've been at Rawmarsh since November 2017. I started as a teaching assistant, but I've completed my teacher training at Rawmarsh, and they've been so wonderful, giving lots of support. And I've seen both sides of the classroom, and I've seen pastoral side, so I've got lots of experience with supporting young children in education. My email is at the bottom there, jharrison@rawmarsh.org. If you wanted any help or any questions to ask me, jot that down, and feel free to email me. I will try and reply as soon as I can. Obviously, if it's outside of working hours or over the weekend, it will be the next working day that I get back to you. Okay, let's move on. So this group will be your form group when you start in year 7 in September, but you might not stay in that group for long, because once we've got enough information about you, we will change the form groups. And that's based on attendance, effort, punctuality, and your behaviour. So once it gets to, I think, December time, we're going to start sorting you into groups based on your need and what you need from a form teacher. Okay? Oh, I forgot to mention to those of you that came in late, if you've got any questions, can you please ask on the chat function instead of asking or instead of unmuting yourself, so I can answer all questions together at the end. Okay, back to this. The school day then, we start at 8:40 AM, and that's our form period time. So you'll see me at least once a day, every day. So at 8:40, you'll get into school, and you'll come at 8:40, you should come straight to the form tutor room. We don't have roomings just yet though. Period 1 is from 9 AM to 10:20, and then you go straight into period 2, which is 10:20 to 11:40. Then we have our first break at 11:40 till 12:10, and then your period 3 is 12:10 till 1:25, and then second break from 1:25 to 1:55, and period 4 from 1:55 to 3:10. Okay, So you'll have lots of different classes, and you're going to be able to mix with lots of different friends from your current primary, and you'll be able to make new ones. Okay, you'll get your timetable on your first day. And the first 2 days that you start, you'll be with your form group, getting to know your way around the school. So we've got lots of activities planned. I think I'm scheduled to be with you for a whole day on one of those 2 days. So that's exciting. I'm looking forward to meeting you all. And after that, it's just going to be the form period, first 20 minutes of every day that I'll see you unless you're in my science classes. A bit more about forms. The first bell gets rung at 8:40 a.m. and then the second bell will ring at 8:45, and that is when I take the register. You need to be in the tutor room before that second bell sounds, otherwise I have to count you as late, and I'm sure no one will be late. Once a week, you will have assembly instead of a form time in the main hall. And then the other times during the week for form time, we have lots of different activities. We might have some quizzes, we might have some themed learning. We're going to go review our effort and attendance, as well as your CFPs and CFCs, and we'll come on to what those mean in a few minutes. Okay, firstly, I want to go through uniform policy. So this is your normal school uniform. We've got our lovely models there. So we have black tailored trousers or black knee-length skirt with the Wickersley Partnership Trust logo displayed on the upper part of the leg. You see these 3 leaves here on the shoulder and on the leg. You will need a white shirt and a clip-on school tie. And the jumpers we have on the V-neck jumper on the left here, and we've got cardigan on the right here. Both will have the Wickersley Partnership Trust logo on the sleeve. PE kit uniform then, you will have shorts or leggings, tracksuit bottoms with a logo, with our Rawmarsh logo, you can see. We do t-shirts, and we've got hoodies and zip tops as well. And then you should be wearing black socks and trainers. And we've got footwear as well. So these are our good examples of footwear. It's all plain black leather footwear with no stripes, no colours, no logos. Okay. These are examples that we do not allow. So this one's got logo and stripes. These ones aren't leather. This one's got buckles, and it's not plain black. This one here is plastic and it's got a logo on it, and we don't allow those. Okay, more on uniform then. So no false eyelashes, no false nails, no extreme hair colours, and no facial piercings. We do encourage you to wear these Rawmarsh pin badges. Okay, you get these as rewards if you get enough points for the rewards. Yeah, we've got gold, silver and bronze awards there. I have been told that Pinders have reopened, so the normal uniform shop, they have reopened. So I assume they'll stay open for the next few months as well. Okay, moving on. Canteen then. In our first couple days, when you get up to Rawmarsh, we will make you an account for purchasing food in the cafeteria. Okay, we'll set you up with that an account. This is our main canteen. But you can pre-order food before tutor time. So, and there's a window outside that you can collect that from, so you can beat the big queues. We also have other food outlets outside of the sports hall and outside of the maths block as well. So this isn't our only food outlet. We've got a few around campus. When the first 2 weeks, New Year 7s will go to lunch 10 minutes early to begin with, just so you guys get used to going in and queuing. But after the first 2 weeks, you will be on normal lunch timetable, so you can. Oh, sorry, I've got to admit someone. 1 second. Okay, carrying on then. So yes, sorry. So Year 7 students are going to go lunch 10 minutes early for the first 2 weeks. We use parent pay. You're going to have letters going out to you with your login details. So this is what you'll use to top up your child's account for food at break times. And we also have sell other things on there like revision guides, and sometimes you'll pay for trips on there as well. We do not allow cash at the tills in the cafe, so it's a fingerprint or a code to pay, and that'll get us set up in your first couple of days. You can top that up on parent pay, or you can top it up manually at this station with coins or with notes. Okay, I would recommend doing that before tutor time or the day before, not during lunchtime, because it does get a bit crowded in there. This is an example menu. So we do a breakfast menu where you can get a lovely bacon sausage sandwich, have a bit of toast, tea and coffee. Then for lunches, we do things like jacket potato, burgers, we've got sandwiches, do pizza, different pastas. Main meals, we do fish and chips on Fridays. We sometimes do curry, sometimes got pie, and we've got meat and veg. This is just an example there. It's not the full range of food that we provide. We also do meal deals as well. Right, equipment. So at the very minimum, you will need 2 pens, 2 pencils, 1 ruler, 1 sharpener, and 1 rubber. Okay, and I will check each morning whether you have got that. Any other equipment, so scientific calculators, protractors, anything, any art brushes, you do not need to have that, or any felt tip pens, you do not need that. That is up to you. Okay, in design and technology, you will be doing lots and lots of practical work. And so we ask for a voluntary contribution during Key Stage 3 towards our resources. So that means that the department can provide all the resources for all students for the whole year, just so everyone isn't asked to be bringing in their own ingredients when they're cooking, or their own wood, fabric and other components if you're making in the wood shop. Okay, it's going to appear on your parent pay ready in September. It's usually around £10, but can change depending on the curriculum. Again, it's voluntary, but it does mean that every student is able to have access to resources. We also need you to be wearing an apron in D&T as part of health and safety. So we do have a selection of aprons that you use during the lesson, or if you want, you can bring your own. That is entirely up to you. Okay, SAM Learning. So this is a website that we use for our homework. Okay, and everyone will get an account in September. It means that you can access resources and quizzes at home, and you can keep track of your homework as well. Mobile phones. So you are allowed your phones if your teacher has given permission to use them in the lesson, but only if your teacher has given permission. At break times, but only in your form rooms, or if you've gone to a friend's form room. Okay, and you can record homework on it as well. But if your phone is visible on corridors or during lesson time without permission, we will confiscate the phone until the end of the school day. Your name will be logged and you'll be given a detention. On the 3rd occasion of confiscation, or if you are severely defiant about it, parents will have to be rung and notified, and they will have to collect it from school for you. Okay, but I'm sure that we will have no issues with that. Okay, so our detention system, we operate same-day detention. So if you get a detention during the day, you will sit that detention the same day. We don't like having detentions and punishments hung over for a couple of days. So it's nice and easy. We get it out the way on the same day. Parents and carers will be notified by text message if their child does have a detention, and it will be one of 3 detentions. We've got pastoral detention, which is usually for lates, and it'll be given by your SPM or head of year 7. We've got faculty detentions, which will be given by your class teachers if they feel like that you need a consequence for your behaviour in the lesson. And then we have our sanctioned detention. And that is only if you are sent to sanctions in a lesson or if you've missed multiple detentions in a row. So obviously, I'm not going to have anyone in detention, I'm sure of it. So we don't really need to know this. Okay, and once you are in detention, our main aim is for you to have a restorative conversation with your teacher, just so that your next lesson with that teacher is a fresh start. We don't hold grudges. We want everyone to be happy and we want everyone to move on and learn from their mistakes. That's what mistakes are there for, to learn from. And if we can move on, that's amazing, that's brilliant. So rewards then, good things. So we have our CFP, which stands for cause for praise. And they're the most common form of reward that you will be given. We have praise points, which is a combination of your effort and behaviour. Throughout the year, we'll be given golden ties to the top boy and the top girl. We also have golden books. So if your book is really presented nicely with underlined titles, neat work, you could be provided with a golden book, which is exciting. We have effort ranking during data collections. So that's based on your effort. We have awards assemblies. We have rewards for 100% attendance. We have golden tickets. We have curriculum awards, and we have gold, silver and bronze awards. Those pin badges that I spoke about earlier. And you get those for a combination of effort, attendance and punctuality. You can also have a leadership lunch where you get to have lunch with our head teacher or our senior leadership team. So this is how you're going to get rewarded. This is our Rawmarsh way. We've got 12 statements here that we think that shows that you can have excellent attitude and effort and attendance. So things like we dream big, we support others around us, we believe in ourselves. So that is our Rawmarsh way. And we've made a Rawmarsh Pledge as well. So we've got 3 sections to our Rawmarsh Pledge: active citizenship, British values and life skills. And within each section we have different Rawmarsh ways. So it represents a hierarchy of tasks and challenges that you can work through and achieve bronze, silver and gold for each aspect. So I'm showing you that here. So a lot of writing. I'm not going to read everything on here, but as you can see, we've got 3 sections, and for each section you can get bronze, silver and gold for it. And each time you do one of these pledges here, you will have a bronze award for it. So you might go out back to your work and analyse a mistake you have made. You might achieve 20 praise points in a single term or win a curriculum award. Okay, every time you achieve one of these, you move up the hierarchy. Okay, so what I want you guys to do before September, I'm going to challenge you to learn a new skill. So it can be absolutely anything, but I'd like you to have evidence of you learning that new skill. So it could be a photo of you doing it, or a video of you learning, or you keep a diary of how well you're doing, or you can demonstrate it to me when we come in September. And we're all going to be sharing this with our form group in September. And we're going to be setting you challenges each week just to keep you occupied, keep you active in the coming weeks. So I know we can't do rollover, so this is what we're doing instead. We are having Chromebook schemes this year again. So you can buy a Chromebook to help with your child's homework. We have different pay plans. They all come with 3 years accidental damage and theft cover, because it's also available without that, and that is prices to be confirmed with the school if you choose that option. There's a portal going to be open until 10th of August for you to access it for this year. We've got our website here, rawmarsh.org/Chromebooks. If you've got any questions, email this email address here, chromebooks@rawmarsh.org. Okay. Right, student questions then. So any year sixes, I'm inviting you now to ask a student. So if you've got any questions that you want to ask our current year 7 students, it can be anything. Could be their experience of transition, how do they like the school in the first year, what are the lessons like, what are the teachers like, or what about after school clubs. It's entirely up to you. And these questions are going to be answered by other students, not by staff. There's going to be a form on the website with your questions, or you can email them to the contacts that I'm going to give you in a second. And we're going to give you a follow-up video where we will share all the answers. Okay, I think we're all done. So if you want to email your questions to Head of Year 7, which is Mr. Bartle, so we've got jbartle@rawmarsh.org, and our transition coordinator that you may have met already, Ms. Tomlinson, we've got htomlinson@rawmarsh.org there. And there's going to be a Google form found on our website. If you fill that in, if you've got any more questions, with your contact details, and we can get back to you. Right, I'm just going to check the chat function. 1 second. British values. Okay, so British values, I'll go back. So British values, it means we are respectful and we listen to others. We are proud of our achievements, we take pride in our appearance, and we support others around us. So it's all about becoming a well-rounded member of the community. So we've got some tasks that you could be doing. Do something that benefits your local community through a random act of kindness, or raising money for the sponsored walk, or raising money for other charitable events. Use an idea from a classmate to improve your work. So that's promoting our collaborative learning. Okay, and SPM. Sorry, I didn't, should have gone back to that. SPM is a student progress manager, and they are responsible for your pastoral care. So if you've got any issues at school, any falling outs, or any issues at home that you need help with, there's a person at school designated to your year group who is responsible to help you in that. And for your year group, it is going to be a lovely woman called Miss Robinson. If you would like me to give you her email, I can do, but at the minute we should direct all our questions to these emails here. So Mr. Bartle and Miss Tomlinson. Is there any other questions that anyone wants to ask? I hope you have all learned something, and I hope you've all found this useful, so you're not too nervous in coming up in September. That is it from me. If there's anything else from you, I will hang around for about 5-10 minutes. Yeah, you are free to leave if you'd like. Thank you very much for coming. Hopefully I'll see you all in September. I'm not entirely sure that for Casey, but I will pass that on. I don't think so. I think they're just plain leggings, and as long as you've got the shorts with the logo on, I think that's absolutely fine. I will double check that and I'll pass that on. Yes, so I'll go back to the PE uniform. I think that's for winter. There you go. So in the summer, obviously you don't want to be wearing hoodies. I wouldn't want to, at least. So in the summer, it's just the shorts and the t-shirt. I think in the winter, a lot of the girls do wear these hoodies for PE, and tracksuit bottoms as well. If you don't get too warm in leggings, yes, I would assume so. You got any other questions then, guys? I've got Casey and Lexi left. If you've got any other questions, if not, you feel free to leave. What happens at dinner and break? Well, it's up to you. You can go and get your lunch. Food's available at both breaks. So you can go and get your food either break. And we've got our yard that you can go outside and hang about with your friends, or we've got 4 rooms that you can go inside and sit in, as long as you are respectful of the space and clean up after clean up any rubbish that you leave. Other than that, it's entirely up to you what happens at dinner and break. Anything else?